All right, what's up out there, mathematically and my mathletes? This is Miss Muscarella coming at you. And in this video, I'm going to show you real quickly how to make sure you input fractions correctly into your TI84 graphing calculator when you are working with logarithms. So we're going to take a look at this problem, which was in a similar video here. I think it was problem number 7 from a video, where your exact answer was negative log 5 over the quantity log 3 minus log 5. So you've got all of these pieces there, and you'll notice there's 3 different versions of this. Now the first version up at the very top, that is the exact form, and it looks like how we would have it written on our paper, which is obviously very super helpful because the visual there represents what it would look like on our paper. So we know we would get the correct answer of 3.15066, etc. Now, on the second line, notice the parentheses. And what I want you to do is count the parentheses after the dividing sign. Now, you'll notice that there's a parentheses around the 3 and around the 5 because that's the default programming, if you will, for inputting that information there. But you have to be careful because the bottom, the denominator of our fraction, is log 3 minus log 5. So we've got to make sure we put parentheses around that entire denominator. And that's the case in the second line there. Now our third line, where almost looks identical, but notice it's missing the parentheses right after the dividing symbol. And so if you input it into your calculator and come up with that negative 2.163, etc. If you come up with that, what your calculator is doing, and again, if you forget, here's how you enter a calculator in your calculator, how you can put it as a fraction. You hit the alpha key and then the y equals key. So when you hit that, you're going to get this option here, number 1, n/d, which means numerator denominator. And if it's not able to do that, I know on TI83s they're not able to do that, but on TI84s, just make sure you have the latest operating system and you should be able to do that. When you hit enter, that's where you will then be able to put your information in as a fraction. So what your calculator does on the second one is it'll say negative log 5, and then in the denominator would be just log 3. So this is what our calculator does as when we input it the way that we did before. So it'll do that calculation first, and then it'll subtract this log 5 part. So be careful when you do that, because you'll notice you'll get another negative 2.6, blah, 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 blah. So your calculator, it will just do whatever you tell it to do. It's a device. It takes commands. And when you input those commands, and this is very true in programming, parentheses matter. In mathematics, we refer to that often as the order of operations. So make sure that you input your fractions correctly into your TI84 graphing calculator. So that's how you do that. So if you got stumped on that before and your answers didn't quite match, that would be why. All right, that's it for this video. Hope that clears up some stuff for you guys. Make it a great day, and I'll catch you later. Peace.